Woo! Hey yo, what's up everybody? This is Bayo Adio. Welcome to the Nigerian Nomad channel. Again, this is another episode of this home renovation that I've been doing, and we're like towards the end part of it. But I wanted to take today to just hyper focus on the outdoor space. So we're working on the curb appeal, and curb appeal means when you're like approaching your house, what do you see on the front? So we're gonna work on that, and we're gonna talk about plants and greeneries and trees and a little bit of shrubs to add a little bit of green to the space. So that's what we're gonna talk about today. We are getting the place ready for some greenery, and we've covered the drainage here. I think they call it gutter in Nigeria. This whole like drainage system outside, the drainage system, it's an open one, so we're covering it and with some iron bars that we repurposed from the gate that we removed initially on the house. Iron is like getting extremely expensive, so we had to use some ingenuity to take the iron from the former gate, cut it, re-weld it, paint it, and then put it outside. So that was good. And then simultaneously, remember we removed the NEPA pole. It's exciting. Woo! And this NEPA, this is our old pole that we needed to bring down. So that one is brought down, and then we have the brand new one that we've connected. The meter is connected. All of that is good. The NEPA pole had to just come down because it was like getting old and it didn't match our vibe. And also everybody else had this fresh brand new NEPA poles, and ours was like the old one that was shorter. So we got rid of it and we installed a new NEPA pole and have all the meters and all of that stuff connected. And the vision is to have 3 palm trees in front of the house. I think the architect designed 2, but every time I walked by, I envisioned like 3, like 1 in the middle, 1 on the far right, 1 on the left. So they now had to carve out these spaces because I also wanted some grass in between surrounding the palm trees, and then some plants in the back. So a little bit of inspired by the architect, and a little bit of it is me just observing how we can better use this outdoor space. So the idea is we're gonna have a parking for like 2 or 3 cars outside, just in case, you know, like if the owner has some guests that brought cars and they don't necessarily have to park inside his own private compound, they can just park their cars outside. And simultaneously, there's some plants that we plan to put on the outside. So the first step is to create these spaces, like where is the palm trees gonna go? We created like a space for that. Where the grass is gonna go, a space for that, and where the grass is gonna go in the back, a space for that. So yeah, so after all of that, because we already kind of finished installation of the bricks, then it's also now simultaneously applying the paint. So we wanted like white paint, and then the bricks be the highlights, and then ideally some lights, like 2 or 3 lights that when you drive at night you can see 3 or 4 lights, 3 palm trees, the bricks, some plants, some grasses. It's just beautiful at night. So that's kind of like the vision. Even during the day it's beautiful. I want when you drive to the front of the house, it just feels fresh and inviting, and the palm trees are like, the wind is like blowing them, everything just looks good. Anyways, so we now used real grass, and then I brought my gardener to like bring some grass, and we now planted it, we added manure, and we just added all of the grasses in between the place. So now going in, what we decided to do in a lot of the insides is we wanted to bring a little bit of color. It seems plain, so according to the design, we decided, you know what, we're gonna have the turf on the wall, and then we're gonna add some wood elements so that when you are walking around the house, it feels like an experience, and it feels cozy, it feels warm. Anything to just kind of give life into that space, because the houses is built close to each other. So I think that gives it a little bit more dynamism. So we worked on putting all of that in the front, and then to match the design that we came up with the architect, there is this flooring on the side. So we did not want to go all grass, all turf. We wanted a little bit of different diversity in texture. So there's like the cement hard floor, and then there's like the grass as well around it. So we decided to also get these flooring people to now carve out all the squares, 1 by 1 by 1 by 1 by 1 by 1 by 1. And then the idea is to like finish it and then like put turf all around it, all throughout the side of the houses. Again, lots of elements in the front, which is good. And then of course the front is to just finish polishing and create that space. And then also there's a gazebo and space in the front as well that we wanted to do, but that one we haven't even had the time to implement that one yet. That'll probably have to be later on once we finish the whole house. So I just wanted to use this video to just kind of show you guys, to like focus more on like what we're doing on the outdoor space. But keep in mind, simultaneously, work is also going on the inside. Let me show you guys where we're at on the inside. One thing that has been done all throughout the house is, check this out. Beautiful hardwood floors all throughout the house. It's very beautiful. And we've also installed a lot of the switches and a lot of these little lights. POP is done. And these guys are installing the glass that goes up the stairs. So on the inside, we are installing all the glass elements. So typically the way my project manager that I'm working with likes to work, sometimes it makes sense, sometimes I don't like it, but I think in this case it's good. So we decided to have all the glass be installed all at once. So that means the glass railing on the stairs is finishing being installed. The bathroom glasses are being installed. The balcony glasses is being installed as well. So everything glass is also being done today. And then it seems like after today, what's gonna be next is like finishing painting on the inside and then installing all the furnishing. But anyways, guys, that is today's episode. I just wanted to walk you guys through like what's happening on the outdoor space. I hope that you guys enjoyed this clip in this video of just sharing the vision of the outdoor space. Comment underneath this video. What do you think? What would you have changed? What would you have improved? What do you like? What don't you like? I like to get your thoughts in here. But we do plan to add some outdoor plants outside on the inside. I hope that makes sense. So inside the gate, in the private compound, we plan to put some plants in some corner places of the house as well to kind of wrap up the finishing. But again, this is going to be a hybrid system. Some are going to be like fake plants and some are going to be like real plants, and we're going to combine both in a way that it's manageable and doable. But one thing that I'm encouraged by is we finally even found a local gardener that works in that estate. So he's gonna come by like once or twice a week or twice a month to like, you know, trim, do all of that stuff. So I feel better about like introducing the grass and a few elements of it. So it's just about, you know, in Nigeria, it's like we complain a lot about people implementing things and then maintenance becomes poor. So now I'm always hesitant, like whatever, if I'm going to do something that requires maintenance, I need to have a maintenance system already in place. So the gardener solves all that problem for me and I'm excited. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you liked this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Two things: if you're interested in becoming a part of our community that we're building in Ogun State in a nature-inspired area, we would love for you to come and join us. Visit greenparadise.com to learn more. And secondly, I'm writing a book. If you would like to check it out, go to lifeinlagosbook.com. It's like a full resource and guide for the diasporans that want to return back home, or for people that are relocating that are brand new, or just brand new people that are visiting. It's a full resource guide on my experiences and advices on how to maneuver Lagos. Check it out. And lastly, guys, remember, it's your time to rise and let your light shine. Peace.